In this part, I will actually share about 3 steps. So we have the first step, inter-asset allocation, how much to put into bond versus equity. This one is actually depends on your risk profile is one thing. Secondly, we also look at the outlook of the global economy and also the valuation of the bond versus equity markets. Secondly, intra-asset allocation, where are we investing? For the equity markets, we follow MSCI World GDP Weighted Index, and we do some customization there. And for the bond market, we have our own customized allocation. We don't follow any benchmark. Majority will be in Malaysia bond, and we have 30% in foreign bond that's going to be the yield enhancement for the portfolio. Third step, which is the right fund to invest. This is something very important because we don't just look at quantitative factors. At the same time, you also need to consider the qualitative factors, so that we think that these qualitative factors is actually the main factors that are going to enhance the overall alpha of the portfolio. We have the conventional portfolio and we also have the Islamic portfolio. If you're aware, since mid-February until end March, these are the drawdown of the global equity markets. But if you look at our aggressive portfolio, with 90% in equity, 10% in fixed income, the portfolio only dropped by 7.2% as compared to the double-digit drop in the global equity markets. And if you look at the March 2020 sell-off, what we tend to do is actually we manage the downside risk, we manage the maximum drawdown of the portfolio. So the aggressive portfolio, it dropped slightly lesser compared to the global equity market, it dropped by 24%. But subsequently, during the global rebound from end of March until end of 2020, despite having a much lesser drawdown compared to the global equity market in the sell-off, our portfolio actually performed much better compared to global equity markets. As a whole, our portfolio actually generated about 56.4% as compared to the global equity market that generated just about 45%. So this is some of the so-called qualitative factors that we actually use to analyze the fund. My sharing today is just about a little bit of portfolio changes that we have made to our portfolio in the year of 2021. Yeah. So I think with that, I probably come to the end. Just a quick summary, a few key advice to all the investors here. Do not simply chase after the best performing funds. And subsequently, something very important is to diversify your portfolio. Try not to time the market. Try to stay invested in the markets. If you look at it, the equity markets will eventually rewards investor with patience. What I would like to highlight here is that by leveraging on the FSMOne portfolio, it's not just about capturing the growth opportunity in the global market, but at the same time, we help you to build a strong portfolio with a strong resiliency.